Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy NeoXO coming back at y'all to talk about some Cardano Ada. Now, Cardano Ada is holding up really well at the $2.50 level. It is currently one of the only coins in the top 10 to actually be holding up in the past 24 hours, which says a lot because this is pretty much close to a new all-time high. Recently, we had a new all-time high for Cardano Ada. And if we go over here and look at the overview, we can look at the charts and we see Cardano Ada just steadily climbing higher. It's just steadily climbing higher. It's not really being unsustainable. And we can look back over here at the $2.50 level. It's holding up really, really well. So that's really good to see, especially when the market, everything in the top 10 is pretty much experiencing a slight pullback. I don't think it's anything to really worry about. We see Bitcoin trying to bounce right back up, but focusing on Cardano Ada, we see it even rising higher. And I pretty much anticipate Cardano Ada to continue rising higher all the way until we get to the release of smart contracts on Cardano. As we know, that should be coming. That should be coming September 12th. So once we get that, we might experience a slight pullback. I don't want to jinx it. I'm not gonna sell regardless. More than likely, if I sell, then I sell. But I don't think I'm gonna be selling because I do believe in the project as a whole. So I want to be holding my Cardano Ada token. So I can see us going up probably around a $2.62 Ada, simply because it's really holding up really well. We see it kind of bottom. It had a short-term bottom right here. I mean, it kind of bottomed and then bounced right back up. So unless we see it continue to just go down, which it's not doing. If we look at it right here, it's holding up. We got another green candle and it's going higher. If we go down here, we could go to show more. This website right here, coinmarketcap.com, very useful resource. It has a lot of data. Now going down to, let's see, all-time high, $2.58. So yeah, I definitely see it hitting up here towards the $2.60, $2.62, area. Just because I don't think it'll be like a perfect $2.60, but it might be. So moving on, talking a little bit more about it. We actually have articles being written about it. Bloomberg, a really well-respected financial institution, and we see them talking about Cardano Ada. So what are they talking about? Cardano Ada token is now the world's third largest cryptocurrency. Now let's go ahead and look at CoinMarketCap. We actually can see it is the third largest by market cap. Now, market capitalization is pretty much the funds that are invested into this project, for lack of better words to put it in. So looking at it, it's the third largest. It actually flipped Binance Coin. And like I said, this is due to Cardano pretty much about to have smart contracts. Like, people were saying it's a ghost chain, meaning that it has no utilization, like you can't utilize it for anything. But once Cardano has smart contracts implemented, we're going to be seeing a lot of projects being built upon it. Now, what do I mean by this? If you look at Ethereum, we can see ERC20 tokens actually have been built upon Ethereum. So we can see some recognizable coins. Everybody has heard of USDT. Actually, a ERC20 token is actually built upon the Ethereum blockchain. So we see these tokens that are built upon Ethereum, and problems or no problem. USDC, Uniswap, Chainlink. Let's look at CoinMarketCap. See if we see. Okay, here's Tether. That's a Ethereum token. Here's USDC, Ethereum token. Uniswap, Ethereum token. Now we're gonna be seeing projects actually built upon Cardano Ada. So they're gonna have like a native token to Cardano, and not only that, there's gonna be an ERC20 converter. So some of these tokens, USDC, some tokens that are on ERC20 Ethereum can be converted over. So that's gonna be providing a lot of value to the network, pretty much being able to help more people. I know some people say Ethereum versus Cardano, but it's not. I don't even look at it like that. It's really just everybody benefits. All right. So everybody benefits if they're interoperable. They can exchange tokens with each other and not mess up anything on each other's. it is what it is. Now, each other's blockchain. Now, looking into this, what did they say about Cardano? A little known digital token linked to the Cardano blockchain has just become the third largest virtual currency in the world as network developers look to ride the boom in decentralized finance. Now, what does this mean? Ethereum is really booming because of decentralized finance. Now, this means that the people who don't have access to bank accounts, such as people in Africa, such as people anywhere on any continent who don't have access to bank accounts, maybe the banks don't trust them. The banks, maybe they don't have with the requirements to open a bank account. Anybody with an internet connection could pretty much use Cardano Ada to make transactions. If let's say you want some fruit, you could say, hey, I got some Cardano Ada. I got an internet connection. Let me send you over some Ada. I'm just saying. So they wouldn't need a bank account because they wouldn't need like a debit card or anything because they could just send it straight through the blockchain, adding value to everyone. So yeah, that's basically what this article talks about. I didn't read the whole article, but I just find it interesting. I just wanted to bring that up because Bloomberg is well respected. But, reading the first couple, paragraphs, they're basically talking about DeFi, and they're basically talking about, I'll leave a link to this article if you guys want to go read the whole thing, but they're basically talking about DeFi, and they're basically talking about how this technology is advancing. Now, we are entering into a new era of Cardano. They're going to be having smart contracts, as I've stated, and this is going to provide immense value. Now, is it already valued in? I would say no. It's not all the way valued in. I'm just using common sense, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my thoughts. I don't think it's all the way valued in because one, at some point there is going to be a pullback. Now, you guys can hate me if you want, but I'm just telling you what I believe. I believe at some point there is going to be a pullback, and at that point it'll be undervalued. I would buy more because that's what I'm gonna do. Now, with these smart contracts, like I said, other projects can be built upon Cardano. People who don't have access to bank accounts can start utilizing these Cardano native tokens in DeFi, so they're gonna have DeFi projects running on this where you can invest essentially if that's what you're into, or maybe you just want to swap tokens for another token. Whatever you want to do, it's freedom. It's our own freedom. Everyone, is decentralized. Nobody controls it. I believe it's actually the most decentralized blockchain in the world. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Just me talking about a little bit of Cardano. Don't take any of this seriously. Just, engage in conversation, not to be taken as financial advice or nothing like that. Just me talking. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this video, and if you enjoyed it, please leave it a thumbs up and comment. Thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy NeoXO, and I'm out.